is Viktor Fursov, who will provide feedback to Svatlana on her speech. Svatlana, sorry. Thank you.
Well, today I'm not only the grammarian but also evaluator of Svetlana's speech. And what should I add to my evaluation and my personal opinion? First of all, the topic is of all the speeches is straight talk. And actually this was a slightly received mistake, I should say, that it was not a straight talk with us, straight talk with computer. Because, you know, all these modern time devices making only contradictions in communication with audience. Otherwise, this is not a communication in front of audience, but communication in front of computer. But what should I propose in the next time, or at least in the possible communication with a video camera on television screen? Try to imagine yourself that you are on screen. Sometimes if you watch television, you can realize that the video, that there's people from showman, they're talking with audience and they're looking maybe on screen of computer somewhere with text. But sometimes they're talking from there. They know text precisely. And they know what should be on a screen. For instance, they can explain that something is going in our Ukrainian shops. And you should not go to shops to buy maybe some sausages because they're slightly polluted. So they know that they are on screen and they're talking and showing something over there. That's why you should not need only to prove that you have a good skills with computer and with PowerPoint presentation. But always in Toastmasters, PowerPoint presentation working usually against our communicative skills. And what's about message? Message in your speech. Actually, I noticed that it was pretty short introduction and conclusion. I should add a little bit more about the general idea, what about Japanese festivals. Because when you started the story immediately about crying children, we were surprised and we were looking forward and what's going on, and it was going on. Yes, but you should introduce a little bit more that there is a there are some Japanese festivals, and quite a lot of them, and we know about practically nothing, and we didn't know maybe about this particular festival. And also, but we know Japanese sumo wrestlers, they're very big, very fat men, some of them very famous and very rich. But among these interesting festivals, like festivals of autumn, festivals of summer, festivals of spring, festivals of nature gods, there is a very interesting festival about health and about babies. And later you go on the story about festival. And also what's about your reaction. If you're talking with audience, you should give a little bit surprise maybe to the information, your little bit emotion. Do you know about this festival? It was really amazing time in Japan. Everybody enjoyed this time on television screen. Everybody talking and they're gossiping about it and they're trying maybe to present their little baby on television because it will be very, very good for this baby. And what else? Okay. And of course, your interesting story was read pretty fast, very good, and actually it was like a real BBC story, but it was more audio story. That's why I'm not trying to diminish your speech, but next time try to make it like a visual story, because the video screen story was really beautiful. You should add your emotions and your just gestures and presentation, like maybe make a little bit less light here, but still you will be visual. Okay, thank you very much for it.
Thank you very much, Viktor. When I hear Viktor Fursov speeches or evaluation, I think that He's much better than TV. It's a very good relaxation in the evening to hear him.